Hi, it's Claire from Makeabrew. Welcome to this week's vlog. This week I'm talking about rebranding. Now, if you've got an existing business and you've had an identity of some kind for a period of time, might be a long time, you might have gone through several rebrands and upgrades over time, like for example Shell or Starbucks. You can look at the history of how their brands have evolved, or certainly how their identity has evolved. The important thing, if you are rebranding your business, is to think about how you launch and communicate that rebrand and your reasoning behind it. Now, this is important for customers, but also for your staff and people within the business. For example, parcel delivery company Hermes, they've rebranded to EVRi, and they are trying to move away from a rather sticky reputation that they've built up for being unreliable. They've been in the press for not treating their drivers very well, not paying very well. So they're rebranding to try and move their image away from this tarnished reputation that they've kind of built up with lots of people. But they've not communicated it to everyone at the same time, or certainly internally first. There's staff and drivers that are confused because they're being paid poorly, or in their eyes they're being paid very poorly, and the company's just invested, which could have been quite a costly investment, to rebrand. Bear in mind they've got to roll it out across all their delivery vehicles, their lorries, their uniforms, every piece of marketing communication, and online. Obviously online's a lot cheaper and easier to do than everything that's a physical asset. So if you are rebranding or thinking about rebranding, you've got to think about the wider implications of it. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. It's a great thing to do if there's good reason, if you've hit a birthday milestone, for example, or like in the case of Hermes to EVRi, they're trying to change their image and shift the business in a different direction and get away from all the mistakes, let's say, that they might have made as a business for several years. So if you want to know more about rebranding, or even a brand refresh, you might just need a polish and a tweak somewhere just to reposition your brand or the image that your brand identity portrays, give me a shout. I love to do this sort of thing. Happy to have a brew with you. That's Claire from Makeabrew. Catch you next week. Cheers.